Alright, so the options here are Elspeth Knight Errant or Elspeth Knight Errant. Nah, just kidding. We're not going to force mono white. So I could take Ashiok, could take Gristlebrand. Those are some nice ones for sure. Llanowar Elves is good, but I'm not going to first pick it. Please don't. I think it's Gristlebrand. The card's really sweet. I wanted to try Reanimator earlier. I could see another black player taking Ashiok and then wheeling Liliana, which is another way to reanimate this. It's just a sweet card. Let's see if we can get there. We don't want to be mono white all stream. Ashiok is such a beast. Yeah, Ashiok is definitely a great card. I don't love starting with a multicolored card. I think that makes things a little bit harder for us. I think Gristlebrand is like one of the best targets in Reanimator, but I think Ashiok is probably my second choice here. Not by very much. Interesting. Okay, so Gifts Ungiven can be nice, but we need like exactly Unburial Rites. There's also a Brim Oz in the pack. Just want to mention that, you know, nothing to worry about there. Bloodline Keeper's fine. Veil Push is okay, but there's really nothing that exciting. Careful can also be a nice card in Reanimator. I kind of want to just take Mind Stone because it's good in almost any deck. Mind Stone is such a weak second pick though. What's the best card in this pack? Like probably one of these things. Fatal Push is probably fine. I don't want to be like only mono white stream. I think that's a little too dull. This is basically like a shock. It's just not very exciting to pick this early. All right. We're gonna, guess let's take Careful Consideration because it works in Reanimator and also it works just in Control if we don't get there on actual Reanimator. So I think that's a fine way to do that. Crypt Breaker can be another discard outlet, but we haven't actually seen anything that reanimates. So we could take like a Primus here, assuming we get more Reanimator stuff, but I think that's pretty greedy. So I want to make a pick that's safe. Time Warp is sweet. Silverblade is a nice mono white card that we don't need to worry about. Angrath is okay. Opt is decent. Could just pick Opt. It's pretty low impact, but it's a solid card. I really kind of want to take Primus. It's so good in the Reanimator deck. Like, they cannot just kill it. And it's good in the green deck too. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. I think it's so much better than the other cards. Alright, I'll be able to look at that screenshot in just a second. But yeah, we're not really seeing anything for Reanimator here. We're seeing like a fine control removal spell, and there's some cards for a green deck, so I could go either route. Either one is more exciting than mono white, so I don't hate that. Do we want to just play green? I think playing green is fine. Yeah, I'll take a look at the picture in a second. Right now, just need to focus on this draft. Taking an elf is pretty bad here. Harmonize and Wood Elves. Like, Wood Elves is just worse than Elvish Mystic, I think, and Harmonize is probably a decent amount better. Let's just see if green is open. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, Courser's pretty good. Tooth and Nail's pretty good. I do like Tooth and Nail. Buried Alive is a nice one for the Reanimator deck, but again, we've seen 0 actual ways to reanimate anything, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. Courser's really good, but I mean, there's no like fast bond or anything, and I think Tooth and Nail is really nice because it's kind of like extra copies of the best fatties in your deck. So we're gonna take that. Elves is fine. There's also Dismember. The green deck basically has no removal spells. Team J-Bro loves Lightning Greaves. I feel compelled to mention that just as such a good Q player. I feel like I need to, you know, show evidence of his influence. Yeah, there was a Reanimator card, but I just don't think we're doing that. I think we're just taking Elves here. We need to get the basic part of it. The problem with forcing Reanimator is I feel like I was already doing that a little with second pick Careful Consideration. It just doesn't end well, right? If there are just 0 cards that say like Reanimate, you're just not going to have a deck. You're going to have like half Control, half Reanimator, but it's just not going to be exactly what you want. So I could take Ulamog here, but there's no channel in this cube, and yes, I can Tooth and Nail it into play, but half the good thing about this card is the cast trigger, so don't want to do that. I'm just going to take Whisperwood here. It's a really solid like mid-drop card. And yeah, I don't think there's a Makeshift Mannequin, which is okay, but this is still one of the worst Reanimator spells, so I don't feel too bad about the route I've taken. So now we've got an interesting pick. We have either a thing that can't be, right, it does say Reanimate, but it also says the thing is basically an illusion. Oh, there's the Mass Manipulation that you wield. Should I take that one? Duplicant is pretty good. It's nice with Tooth and Nail because I can tutor up an answer. I really like Thrun. I think Thrun is pretty underrated. It's just hard to deal with, but I'm just going to take Duplicant. I already passed Dismember, and there are basically no removal spells in green. Okay, Treetop Village is solid. Passing Maze of Ith, which, again, it's another potential removal spell in green, but doesn't add mana, and my deck needs mana, so we're going to take the Village. Beast Whisperer or Obstinate Baloth. It's actually pretty close. Right now, I only have 1 non-creature in my deck, and I think Beast Whisperer could potentially be nuts, so I think I want to take that. This card is not very exciting to me. It's like good sideboard against Control, but I want to test out some spicy ones. Factory's fine. We could take Dragonlord Atarka here. That could be better. It's nice with the Tooth and Nail. Yeah, I think the Factory is replaceable enough. We can afford to hedge. Not sure we're gonna play red, but might as well. Wow, we wheeled the Harmonize, so I'm feeling pretty good about playing green. Yeah, I think we're in the right color. Can't even say color, it's just the right color. Sword is a nice sideboard pickup. We don't need a red-white land. And Lightning Greaves for the J-Bro. And O-Stone, which actually could be a reasonable sideboard card as well. So now we're just drafting a sick green deck. So I'm excited about that. Let's fix this curve here. Well, this is a bad pack for green. Yeah, it probably is good in red-green. Okay, so I could take Steve. I think Steve is pretty decent. Or I could take Misty, and I have nothing special to search for. No incentive to play blue. I think I should just take Steve. Ramps with the Whisperer, and it's just a solid card. Can chunk block. How do I want to do this? I guess this is okay. Let's move these over. Yeah, let's just take Steve here. I think it's going to be better than the other cards for me here. Grave Titan is an insane card, but I think Dak Faden is probably... I don't know if this is even the best card in the pack. I think in Vintage Cube, this would be the best card in the pack, not close. But there just aren't as many artifacts in Legacy Cube. So that's just an interesting distinction there. But yeah, let's take Steve. Interesting. So Portal's not bad. Garrick is fairly medium. Horizon Canopy is kind of sweet. And then the Immortal Sun is also pretty nice. So Portal is like 4 mana, draw an extra card every turn. This is 4 mana, draw an extra card every turn. And then for another 2 mana, you get shut down all planeswalkers, everything you cast is cheaper, and you get an Anthem. So this actually seems really good in a green deck. I have 0 planeswalkers right now, except I'm going to wheel this Garrick. And like it's card advantage, it's value for my creatures, it makes my spells cheaper. Maybe this is bad. I don't know if that's wrong or not. Oh, you passed the DAC? Wow, I mean, that's not unheard of. But yeah, I could see these 4-mana cards wheeling, so we're going to take the Sun here. It's only a little greedy. Baloths is pretty cool. Huntmaster's nice. We're playing red, and we could be this Dragon Lord Atarka. And the only other card in the pack for me is Kitchen Finks. Like, there are 2 pretty medium green cards. I think I might just take Huntmaster here. It's a card I really like. I think these green cards are medium enough that they'll wheel, which I already said. Chain Lightning is decent as well, but I don't think that one's going to wheel. What did you take over it? Do you remember? But yeah, I think we're taking Huntmaster here, just getting a little deeper on the red hedge. Mystic Confluence? Yeah, I mean, that card's busted. Xenagos, which is terrible. Plow Under? That's a sweet one. So, not as many creatures so far this pack as I would like for the Beast Whisperer, but, I mean, Plow Under is just sick. Xenagos is whatever. Can potentially wheel that card. In fact, we probably should. No one else should be playing red-green. We got these fairly late, I think. Well, probably could have gotten this later. But yeah, Plow Under is just a beating. You're over here, though. Okay, now I think we take Farseek. It's like not particularly close. So there's a solid green-black card. Is this Vraska that good? It's fine. Read the Bones is great card advantage. Mind Shatter is, well, it's no Mind Twist, but it's probably just fine. Freebooter's decent. Of course, we can't take that. And Wildwood is fine as well, but Farseek, whichever second color I end up playing, it's going to be fine. Right now I'm hedging red. I don't even have to play a second color. If I just pick up a nice dual, it'll do its job as well. Bayou Splash Gristlebrand easy. Don't know if it'll be easy, but now this is kind of interesting. So I don't like Den Protector. I think Den Protector is a little slow, and then Polukranos is like pretty medium too. I mean, it's good against aggro, right? It's got really nice stats. I think this is more of like a slow value kind of card. I think I just want to take the Poly K here. There is a Stomping Ground in this pack as well. Stomping Ground is too important. I only have 2 red cards. I'm not even sure I'm playing them. Who's taking a Stomping Ground? I'll take the land. Dang it. Alright, so Sword or Gearhulk. And the reason that's frustrating to me is because I really want to like greed hope that this would wheel, but we have very little fixing right now, and I mean, I just love Huntmaster. It's just a sick card, so I'm willing to, make it a little harder on myself. Gearhulk is fine. I don't love Mimic Vat. It's a little slow, though it's sweet once it gets going. Sword is also really nice. This is like top 2 swords. Yeah, I can get it with Farseek. It's another reason that this is good. I don't even have to play... Yeah, I think I'm taking Gearhulk here, but I don't even have to play red. This is just a decent Farseek target now. Thundermaw is sweet, but Verdant Catacombs gets Stomping Ground, so that's pretty good. There's also a Terastodon in this pack. I've got some fatties. I don't actually have a way to interact with non-creatures. I mean, I've got the Immortal Sun for Planeswalkers, but I don't have any, like, destroy a non-creature thing. I need way more ramp. My curve is looking pretty bad. I mean, this is ramp, but let's take Terrasti here over the land. Sideboard this. I don't think I want any of this garbage. Okay, Garruk wheeled pretty much as expected. That's fine. Just pretend Garruk is a creature. Oh, we passed Rhythm of the Wild. Ooh. Is that bad? I mean, Rhythm is sweet, but this isn't really a Rhythm deck. We have so many non-creatures, and it's not like we're playing on curve perfectly. I should have at least thought about that. That was a mental punt, but yeah, I don't think I would have taken Rhythm there. Let's take this. Sure. Just pick up a bunch of planeswalkers for the Immortal Sun. Feels great. And these are all whatever. Okay, Polycate Wield, that's pretty good. It makes me feel much less bad about taking the Stomping Ground in the first place, so got a decent red-green deck here. We need more ramp, that's the major problem, but I mean, I feel like I've drafted this pretty well. Okay, Oracle's sweet. Cultivate is also pretty good. Missing some ramp, right? Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I can try to wheel this or not, but yeah, Oracle is just very good. Not sure I'll play the Baloths, but it's good with landfall. Don't have any ways to reorder my library, right? I guess Beast Whisperer with Oracle's sweet. I just can't bring myself to first pick the Cultivate. I think we can do better than that. Any red cards here that are interesting to me? A Braid. We're not playing this card. Yeah. Nope. Biogenic Ooze. Guess that's a magic card. Frenzy's kind of sweet, but I think Frenzy is very bad in a deck with curve that's this high. Let's just take the Ooze. I don't even know if we want to play it or not, but it's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So here's a sweet one if you guys don't know about this. But what is this card called? Dang, now I'm not going to remember. The 3 mana artifact that taps for 3 mana, and for 3 mana you can untap it, goes infinite with Wake Thrasher. And it's in the cube. They're both in the cube, obviously. I mean, Wake Thrasher's right here. But that's a really sweet combo that I want to pull off. I don't know if this card is any good outside of that combo, but I would even enjoy losing to that. I just want to see it happen. Be really sweet. Okay, so Devoted Druid I think is better than Arbor Elf in terms of power level. Actually, you know what? I don't even like this pick, but I'm just going to do it. So I think Arbor Elf, like I just said, is better in terms of curve, and Devoted Druid is better in terms of power level. But because we have so many 4s in this deck, ramping from 1 to 3 matters much less than ramping from 2 to 4. So I think I am fine just taking the better card. Can risk trying to wheel this. There's also Banefire and even a Rift Bolt, which are decent playables, but again, I need the ramp for this deck to be playable. Wow, there's Craterhoof. So we can cut some of this garbage, but yeah, Craterhoof is nuts. Wickerbow is nice, can maybe get that one on the wheel. Decent sideboard card at least, but yeah, we've got a Jace here. I think green is very open in this direction. Okay, Rex Sage is really nice. We've got Shardless Agent as well. All His Dust is kind of sweet in a mono green deck. I mean, we're not mono green, but close enough. Green Warden is a really good card, but I think Rex Sage is really good. We did just pass the Wickerbow Elder. We might not get that back. The Tanglewire is terrible, but you know. Oh, there's the Animate Dead that we were looking for in pack 1 for picks 1 and 2. Okay, search over Brontodon. I think Brontodon is probably a better card. It's fairly close. There's also a Hall of Triumph, which can be kind of sweet, but I think we just need the 1 mana ramp, and this isn't perfect, but like I already said, we need our ramp on turn 3 to allow us to play a 4 mana card, and that's what this does by suspending it on turn 1, so it's pretty good. So you do get the land untapped. Tireless Tracker is a really solid value card. There's also a Worm Coil, but our curve is a little too high for that. And Tracker with Oracle is really sweet. There's also a Wasteland, but yeah, we're just taking Tracker here. Alright, I think this deck is pretty good. Again, a little low on some 1 mana elves, but you know, we've got some solid playables. Not sure I'll play any of these red cards. Nah, we're taking Scalding Tarn here. It gets Stomping Ground. The one reason I would consider Emrakul is Tooth and Nail, but I don't think we're doing that this time. Yeah, no, that's just not happening. So yeah, we'll just take a nice red-green land here. Rip Bomat Career, I really like that card. Guess we can take Red Cap as a sideboard thing. Don't need any of these lands, not even the black-green. Ooh, Blooming Marsh, splash for Gristlebrand, easy. Yeah, I mean, none of these cards are really interesting to me. I guess Underrealm Lich is really sweet. This is one of my favorite cards. Actually, Underrealm Lich and Experimental Frenzy were my favorite cards from GRN, so it's funny to see them one after another. Wow, I think we would actually play Blaine. Not Blaine, but Banefire. Okay, I'm too tired. In this deck. Yeah, I think this card's actually really good. Wickerbow's nice. Probably straight into the sideboard, but maybe not. Not like this. No, we'll take the Supreme Verdict because this card's the best against us. And Sneak Attack. Oh, what? Where's the Emrakul? Why didn't we take the Emrakul? Mistakes were made. We could have had such a sweet deck. Was that in the same pack as the Emrakul? There's no way, right? Dang. Okay. So I'm actually going to take a break here to look at one of my friend's decks that he just sent me. I don't think he sent me any... Oh, he did send me the sideboard. So it's blue-white control. We've got... Looks like Seachrome Coast and Tundra as our non-basics. 17 total lands. Ponder Preordain, Impulse Mana Leak, Remove Soul, Banishing Light, Council's Judgment, Exclusion Mage. Which is okay, I guess. Supreme Will. Yeah, I really like Supreme Will. Sabotage is nice. Day of Judgment's fine. Control Magic, Jay Spencer. Supreme Verdict. Confluence, Riftwing, Treachery. Fractured, whatever it's called, I think. Identity. Teferi, Elspeth, Ugin, Mass Manipulation. Yeah, that's a really sweet deck. Kitchen Finks is pretty good in the... Oh, I would play Spellqueller main deck. Yeah, you might want to think about Cyclonic Rift. I don't know if that's good enough or not, but I would play Spellqueller main deck. I think that card's really good. Alright. So now for our own deck building. Probably going to spend a little bit more time on that. So we're going to need like every ramp card in our deck, basically. These are ramp cards. Pretend they're creatures. Obviously they're not. We're going to want both 3s. Whoops, you're not Craterhoof. Basically... Oh, did I take Terastodon saying we don't have a way to interact with non-creatures with Woodfall right there? I think I probably did. This is sweet, and I think I want to try it. I don't know if it's good enough. I think we're trying the red cards. Whisperwood is good. Sideboard, I think. Baloths are probably pretty medium. Do we need Duplicate with Dragonlord in our deck? I don't know if we do. I think Dragonlord might just be better. 1 extra mana, but you get an 8/8 no matter what, and it has flying and can kill most things. Seems good. I think Greaves is probably good enough. I think I want to play these cards. Probably this. This is awkward. Why does it say Planeswalkers can't activate their loyalty abilities? Like, that basically just says Planeswalkers don't work. Like, why not just print that, you know? Because the way this reads, if you didn't know exactly what a loyalty ability is, you might think they still did something else, but no, they don't. Yeah, so I think we're playing all of these. And I think we're probably playing all of these. So let's take all these out of the deck and then add them back. I mean, we're probably playing these things, but let's look at the curve first. I think the Sword is a really good sideboard card, but I don't think I would main deck it, just for the record. Okay. So I'm going to count Search for Tomorrow as a 1-mana card. I guess we can move, whoops. Can move these back to non-creature land. Biogenic Ooze is sweet. I kind of just want to try all the new cards, whether or not they're good. Like, I could play a 5 mana 8/8, or 5 mana for, 8 power and 8 toughness worth of stats, but, I mean, Biogenic Ooze is, like, cool. Like, the art is sweet. People say it's really good and limited. I've never actually had it, only played against it, so don't hate that. I think I want to play these cards. And I mean, 3 red cards is a bit of a strain on our mana, but I don't think it's a big deal. Could probably just play 1 mountain. Give Ooze a shot? Yeah. I think it's worth 1. Terastodon might be really good. I think I'm going to skip these non-creatures for now. I think Immortal Sun is a really good sideboard card too, so I think that's fine. So I think I only want 1 more playable in this deck out of these 3. Don't think it's the Verdurus. Though maybe it is. Maybe we just want a cheap beater. It's pretty unexciting though. This is 9 mana. Don't tell me any different. This is a pretty fair ramp deck, but it's also cool. Could try a Planeswalker. I don't think I want to play Xenagos. Though it does ramp, that's the one thing. Maybe I just try Immortal Sun main deck with no Planeswalkers. I think that's pretty sweet. Awkward having a 7 and a 6 mana card on top of each other, but yeah, let's do it. I think this is fine. I think this card's really, really strong. I mean, the one time I had it in Rivals of Ixalan draft, I also had Tetsamok. That was a very fun draft. Not for my opponents. Let's do a color sort now. Okay, so I can cut 1 mountain, play Scalding Tarn, Stomping Ground, Mountain, and that gives us Farseek into Sakura Tribe Elder and Search for Tomorrow as other red sources, so I think that's fine. This is 16 lands, so we're adding 1, 2, 3, so we cut 1, so 2, 3. That should be the deck. This goes badly if my opponent has a way to destroy basic lands. I don't think we're going to worry about that. This deck is pretty sweet, I gotta say. It's not broken or anything, but, it's not mono white, so that's what I'm excited about. Yeah, get out of here. Alright. What time is it? Only 11:30? The night is young. Let me know how you're fair and fun. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what you sign up for when you play Red Green. Let me know how your matches go, Joe. I'd be curious to hear about it for sure. I still can't believe we got Sneak Attack that late, and then Avalanche Riders right after. I think Basalt Monolith is the card that combos with Wake Thrasher. Alright, I've been paired. Let's join. But yeah, so Assault Monolith, 3 mana, taps for 3 mana, untaps for 3 mana. So you can just tap it and untap it infinitely on its own. That doesn't do anything. But another card that is in the cube that we saw during the draft, Wake Thrasher, right? Whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, it gets +1/+1. So this is just infinitely big with the Monolith, and they're both in the format. Game 3 versus Mono Black. Well, good luck. Oh, we got paired against a 1-0, so we're in trouble already. I think this hand is good enough with turn 1 Search, Oracle we can play on turn 3 in a million lands here. Yeah, so this only gets Mountain, so we're going to be doing that turn 2, I think. We'll see. Yeah, maybe playing another Mountain is bad, or not playing another Mountain is bad. because we only have 2 hits in the deck. Okay, opponent kept on 6. Red black, so this is probably gonna die. This might not die as easily though. There's an argument for just paying 2. But we can pay 2 later if we want to do that. Alright, opponent is taking a look at the stream, trying to figure out what I have going on, how to play around what I've got in my hand. Not actually sure that's the case, but why would you pause like this on turn 1, right? Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to give it a follow. I really appreciate it. This is the deck. We don't have a deck command yet, but we're gonna get there. That's really big. It's a little more reasonable. Boop. So, yeah, I mean, nothing crazy, but the Immortal Sun is sweet. Excited to try that one out. This is a 9-drop, and wherever it is, Search is a 1-drop. That's what we have exiled here. Turn after next, we're getting a land. I'm gonna put that into play, and Oracle. Oh, Grixis control. So the rule about Grixis in Cube is every Grixis deck has Bolas. I don't care who you are, you have Bolas in your deck. And I think they took out at least one of the Bolases as well. Okay, so they're just passing here. So crack, get the 1 mountain out of the deck. Why are they paused here? Okay. So now this gets a forest. And play a land. Let's hope they don't counter Oracle. Don't counter me. Nice. Okay, well. And that's just going to be our turn. We do have the Immortal Sun on top, which, I mean, now they know about what their Bolas deck, so that's an L. But this is still pretty sweet. Okay, Contempt. Sure. Now I can just run out the Immortal Sun. That seems really good. Let's do it. So they could have like a Daze here or a Force of Will. Not too worried. Snap resolved. Can they beat this card? Did they just scoop? Oh my god. Just snap concede to the Immortal Sun? I mean, I knew it was good, but I didn't think it was that good. Okay, good to know. Joe, I don't know if you saw that, but the Immortal Sun, instant concession. As good as a Divest, if you remember, in our first game of Dominaria Sealed. Alright, so Terastodon, probably fine against a Planeswalker redeck. Don't know if it's worth bringing in or not. Pro red and white, it's not really where I want to be. It's good against your deck for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a really good card. I think the first line of text is much better than normal in this format, just as the price is like skyrocketing for Warless Spark, right? Maybe Terastodon's better than Dragonlord Atarka? I don't actually know. I don't know if their deck has creatures or not. I think it makes a decent amount of sense though. I mean, oh, this hits Planeswalkers too. Maybe I don't want to do that. Let's just run it back. We didn't see enough of their deck to be confident about any changes. Alright. I'm guessing opponent is not ooh, Elspeth ult, I guess. We're gonna keep this despite a lack of red mana. Elspeth's ult is pretty spicy, I gotta tell you. Okay, that was a good draw. Steam Vent's tapped, sure. So their mana base is already sweeter than ours. It's fine. Don't kill it. That was an Is It charm, sure. So this is what I'm talking about, a devoted druid doing just as well as like a 1 mana dork, right? Because our card of choice here is Oracle, which is 4 mana. Okay, so it's already getting us at least 1 land into play. They didn't show any counters last time. Land? Wow, okay. Another land on top is pretty rough, but... Oh no, are they twin? Twin versus mono green, basically? Don't go Mountain Splinter Twin. Don't do it. No, no, no. Okay. I would have blocked. Not like this. So now we go for a Plow Under, I guess. I mean, we gotta do something here. Let's just get rid of their red mana, I think, because twin is what we're afraid of. Just instantly. That was pretty fun. They just scoop again. Alright, we got a scooper, folks. We got a player who just concedes to things that they don't like, and that's fine with me. I will take my free match win. Joe, I'm pretty sure you started your match before I started mine, and yet I'm also pretty sure I finished mine before yours. Maybe not if you're saying turn 3 plow. Maybe you're already on round 2. Alright, let's play first. As always, this is pretty dicey, but I'm going to keep it. Just 1 land gets us to Oracle. We have like 3 mana here. Must have a lot of planeswalkers. No, that time they scooped to whatever it was. Put 2 lands on top, the Plow Under. I'm going to keep this, but it's bad. I don't think I'm realistically activating this on turn 2, so I'd rather it be killed than the Elvish Mystic. But I'm just begging they don't have anything and I draw some lands, but I think that's a risk you have to take. Okay, so they're green as well. I lied about not realistically activating on turn 2. Definitely happy to see a forest there. I think we're safe for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mountain Pyroclasm. Concede. What the heck? It's not a green deck. They're tapping for green. Okay, sure. Pretty spicy, I guess. Green, okay. Fellows. Arbor Elf. I think that's really funny, waiting for some person. Greaves, okay. Can't do anything about that. This is already a couple disenchant targets, by the way. I think we just go for the Oracle here. Alright, let's find some lands. That's not going to do it. That's really unfortunate. The good news, though, is that we can search if we don't have a land on top, and that puts a land into play and shuffles, which means we have another shot at a land. Don't kill my stuff. No pyroclasms, please, opponent. Oh, that's loud. That will find lands eventually. That is the plan. Oh, Shardless Agent to Baleful Strix. Opponent's on mono value over there. So now they get to haste this up and hit me for 2. Batterskull, Watery Grave. Sure. Oh, they missed that. Fine by me. Post-combat, sure, that's worse, but, you know, I gained 2 life. Alright, we're doing this now. Taking infinite damage from the elves here. Let's just get a mountain. Oh wait, we can't get a mountain because we need green mana to play the Elvish Mystic. Okay, forest. Now we can play Steve. And I can sack him right now if I want to try to play the Elvish Mystic. I don't think I want to draw this. Did I only play 1 land this turn? So, let's see. Yeah, I only played 1 land, so we're just going to do it now. We don't care about jumping 2 damage. We'd rather try to put our Elvish Mystic into play. Alright, let's hit land. Nice, we got there. And suddenly we have 5 lands in play on turn 4 after missing like 2 land drops in a row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play a Primus or a Tarka. Feeling pretty good about our spot. All right, we'll take 3. You don't really care. Yeah. Go for some crazy non-creature, please. Midnight Reaper. It's not very exciting. Sure. 2 green. Fauna Shaman. Could just kill 3 of their things, but it draws them 3 cards. So that's not ideal. I think I do want to play this. Is that bad? Doesn't seem bad. How do I kill them though? Like, what am I doing? Killing 3 of their things and drawing them 3 cards just sounds pretty terrible. Can I... So this is 4 mana plus 5 mana, so if I hit 1 land, I can play this in Monstrous... Oh wait, I just need to Monstrous 1, right? Or no, it deals X damage, so I need to Monstrous for more than 1 to be able to kill the Reaper. So we do take another damage here. Put a nice 6/6 trample whatever into play. And I could kill the Greaves, but I think we're going to be mean here. Maybe killing the Greaves was just better. I don't actually know. Did they just scoop? No, they didn't, because their clock's still going. Thought there was a bit of lag for a second, but not everyone's just going to concede for no reason. I don't know if this is a good or bad sign for me. Discard Kitchen Finks, okay. Sower of Temptation. Okay. They can't play that yet. Not sure why they wouldn't leave that back to block, but fairly happy about that, I think. Ooh, that's kind of sweet. So they can play Sower next turn. What do I want to do? I don't think I want to Dragon Lord Atarka, because then they can Sower that. That seems better for them. I think I want to Harmonize into Polukranos. So let's attack for 6. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we can do both right now. So we can play Whisperwood. That seems better if we just hit 1 land. Probably going to hit more than 1. Land. That gets, well, I don't know if I want to use that or not. I guess I do. So then I only paying 1 life here, and it gives me a shuffle, which is good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I play Whisperwood, have 2 blockers. We are paying a lot of life, but I think this is worth it. Now all we need to do is find Craterhoof, and we basically win. So we are manifesting the Plow Under. I think that is okay. Rather manifest a forest though, for sure. That's so absurd. How did you win after your opponent stole and ulted your Elspeth? So, Sower here, presumably taking Primus. I mean, we'll see. Just not sure the opponent can compete with all the value going on here. Yeah, Plow Under is pretty sick, but unfortunately manifested. So they're gaining control of my Sower. That's not going to go well. Or I'm sorry, my Whisperwood with their Sower. Sure. I think I'm blocking. I don't think I can afford not to, so yeah, let's just do it. So now when this dies, I get a forest, which is pretty cool. I just don't see how they can win here. They're actually taking more damage than me. Let's see if they re-equip or not. They did. Go to end step, and we'll go to 8 life. That's pretty sweet. Alright. So this should just kill them somehow. I wish I could just get my own Lightning Greaves. That would be nice. How do I kill them? Land. How much mana do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can do both of these. That's kind of good, right? Does this just kill them? It's probably something I should have thought about. Sure. So now they can block 2 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that doesn't actually kill them. 6, 7, 8 damage. Wait, I think we can afford to attack like this. We don't need to play another thing. If they have a Wrath, it's like one of the only ways they survive anyway. So yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, they go to 1. Show me the Wrath. Could even attack with this if we wanted to. Sure, I mean, that's just a worse block than blocking the Manifest, right? But it's fine. Predator. Okay, their deck is really sweet. It's just not doing anything very impressive. Oh god, Massacre Worm? Do I just lose? No, I don't lose. I just go to 2 life here. So they get to Massacre Worm 3 things. Oh my god. Oh wait, oh, they can't cast it because they don't have black mana. Okay, so they can pay 1 life. Awesome. Okay, well then sacking my thing was just random BM. But basically the problem was if they did have the black mana, I mean, even if they did, they would have to tap this and that would kill them. But this shrinks everything, right? So that 2 elves die, this dies, so that's 6 life lost to Massacre Worm, right? And then this gets -2/-2. They give Massacre Worm haste, and they trade. And them trading is actually terrible for me because creature died, which means I would lose. So that was actually very, very close. I lied about them not really doing anything. So how am I going to beat Massacre Worm? Do I have any life gain? They did have a bunch of small creatures. I think Garruk is good in this matchup. Red Cap is 2 mana intensive. Wickerbow, Elder, we saw, I think, only a couple targets we were interested in. The Verderus, it's pretty unexciting. So yeah, I think it's Garruk. Take out, like, not Biogenic Ooze is great. I can't take that card out. Oh, this is life gain. Easy. I think I can take out Biogenic Ooze. I don't have to try that hard to play it. I think Rex Sage is good in this deck. Main deck, that is. Let's just try it like this. I think this deck is pretty good. At least in this matchup. If we're 2-0 with a fun deck, that's better than we did with the mono white deck. Maybe we should have fun more often. Okay, this is pretty good. So I can go turn 1 Search, turn 2 Greaves, turn 3 Whisperer, then play Elves after that, draw a card. It's pretty sweet. Oh, that works too. We're on the Beast Whisperer plan, folks. It might even get there. Okay. Tracker's sweet as well. I don't think this is too bad playing like this, but it's probably not perfect play either. I am drawing many cards. Don't discard. No discard spells. Okay, Mimic Fat. Sweet card for sure. So now this comes off the stack. We get a Mountain. Comes off Suspend, I guess. Instead of coming off the stack. Yeah, Mountain. Forest is whatever. And we play Beast Whisperer. Let's just attack. Next turn we're going to draw some cards. This is 6 mana total, so we can go Tracker into Elder if we want to do that. Then they have Elder under the Mimic Vat, but I think that's fine. This deck is sweet. Play Tireless Tracker, draw a card, play a land, make a thing that draws you a card, play another thing, get ready to draw another card. Don't edict me. Consecrated Sphinx. Okay, they do have some sweet creatures in their deck. The Fauna Shaman is the dream with like a Vanifar and Birthing Pod. I'd love to do that at some point. Oh, it's only midnight? Okay, Acidic Slime. Can't do that one yet though. Sure, so let's play Tracker. This is not a May, by the way, so we could end up decking, theoretically. Ooh, and then Sakura gets me another. Easy. Equip there. Now I have to think about whether or not I want to have Greaves on Tracker or Beast Whisperer. I think it's still Beast Whisperer for now. Lightning Greaves is a silly magic card. Midnight Reaper, sure, doesn't really matter. Let's just do this right now. Do we want to save the shuffle? Nah, we don't care. So now we play Oracle, and then we get to play lands from the top of our deck, and this draws us a card. Yeah, this is just terrible. Just disgusting. Wee! So now we get to Garruk fight the Fauna Shaman. Could just Garruk fight here. Is that better? I think the Fauna Shaman is scarier. So now we can crack 2 clues. That would make this a 5/4. Yeah, so we can attack. We can attack with both at this point. This board state is just ridiculous. Maybe we wanted the Greaves there. I don't know. They do get to put something under Mimic Vat. Okay, why would you block like that? Yeah, this is good. So now we get to play Garruk and fight there, and they don't draw a card from it. And the Garruk lives. Though we do die to like Massacre Worm, don't we? Yeah, okay, this is fine. Trigger, 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 whatever. This is so sick. All right. How did we end up with 4 clues on the battlefield? So now they can haste. Oh, I do want to Greaves one of these guys. Murderous Redcap. Okay, that's good to know about. I think we want to do that. I think that's better. So they can Redcap here. Just kill Oracle or Jace. Be interesting to see which one. Or I'm sorry, I called that Jace, but it was a Garruk. You know, same thing. We can't play that. Well, actually we can, can't we? Oh, and they just killed their 1 Planeswalker that we boarded in? Combo. So yeah, let's crack a clue, draw a card. Well, yeah, I think that's better. right? Okay, well that's gonna kill them very soon. Sure, it doesn't matter what we do here. Let's see if they put themselves dead somehow. So if I crack another clue, I've got what? 4 mana plus 1. So yeah, they take Exactsies here, unless they chump. Yeah, they figured that out. I mean, there's just absolutely no way they come back from this. I mean, this deck is just absurd, right? Okay, I take 1. They're not going to exile it because it's in play. Oh, should I? No, I shouldn't have played that pre-combat. We're good. Oh, cost 0 less. Tilt. Okay, cool. And we made another thing. And yeah. Oh, I miscounted because I wasn't thinking about playing the land. But yeah, they're just dead to this Banefire. We could have gone for Greaves on Elvish Mystic if we wanted to get spicy, but I think this is good enough. Okay, we'll draw more cards. So like, okay, right? $13? Done. Ding. All right. Seems good. This deck is really fun. I would recommend playing this deck, you guys. Really hope we get trophy in round number 3, but you know, we'll see what happens. It's a beaut. It's a work of art. I think Beast Whisperer is good in mono green. I think that's fair to say after that one. Turn 3 Beast Whisperer, turn 4 Tracker plus Steve, and then just go nuts. That was just really, really fun. Just felt good. Yuck. So we have no ramp. We've got 2 8-drops. We've got Tracker and a 6-drop. I think I need to mull this. This is pretty bad too, but I'm going to keep. 5 lands is an above average number. Farseek is not bad. Oh my god, no! No, I topped the Farseek and I have both red sources in my hand. No, that was so bad. Just doesn't do anything. Alright, alright. We're gonna play a 3rd mountain. Never speak of this again. That didn't happen. Get out of here. Oh. That last match was so great, and I think I played it so well, and then that. Playing on stream is hard. Punt count 1 indeed. RTFC, yeah. Pretty exciting stuff. We have a nice face down card animation, as if that shows us what it is. We'll just play Steve here. See, never punished. We have another turn 2 play. Okay, maybe sometimes punished. Force spike me? No, not today. I wonder if I even crack this. I think I should, right? Like I've got a bunch of 4-mana cards. I need to crack this into turn. Accidentally mulled to 5 with our scry. That's okay though. Spellseeker, it's sweet. Show me. I think this card is really cool. I don't know if it's any good or not, but it's a nice one. It's probably a relatively high pick. Okay, chart of course. Alright. Well, not the most exciting. We're just gonna get in for damage here. It was like a minor punt not playing the Stomping Ground, but didn't matter. Or it shouldn't matter, I guess. But yeah, I'm just playing this loosely, just too quickly. I wonder if I've played against this player before. I don't know. Strix, sure. Attack, chart a course, that would make sense. Opponent has tons of card advantage, though. I mean, yeah, I guess no. They play this, they go to 5 cards, they draw 2, they go to 7, so attacking does make sense here. So that's a good question. I think in a regular control mirror, you would definitely think about drawing first, but I think it depends, like, on the kind of deck you have and on the kind of deck your opponent has. If you think you have, like, planeswalkers that really benefit if you're able to play them early, why would you do that pre-combat? Why aren't you attacking? If you have cards that benefit from playing first, then I would do that. But if it's just like a long game card battle, I think drawing first is where you want to be. It's basically your call, but I think I would err on the side of playing first because formats like this can be really, really fast. There are a lot of powerful things going on in Cube. I don't know if I would ever draw first in Vintage Cube, but in Legacy Cube, I would at least think about it. Shriekmaw. Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything about that. Just sack it in response, it doesn't matter. Sure. I guess Rex Sage kills this. You chose first because of a Planeswalker. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, I don't want to... How do I want to play this? I think just land Greaves is good. And then I can flip it up for its mana cost. Yeah, okay. We can't block anyway, so we might as well attack. But yeah, I mean, getting a Beast Whisper online is like one of our few ways to actually do something this game. And I think it's important that I play and equip the Greaves second because it doesn't show them that I have something important until after I attack, which I think makes them less likely to block. And this is can't be blocked except by artifact and or black creatures. So a morph is not an artifact creature, so even though it is colorless, at least we have a better Rec Sage target, but it's going to be hard to beat this thing. Sure, take 4. So they are probably a Reanimator deck. Oh, they discarded Magister of Worth. So they could have actually, to the chart of course, that makes sense as to why they played that pre-combat. Manifest, sure. Doesn't really matter what they manifest. All right, let's see if we can draw out of this. Okay, Tooth and Nail. Sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If only we could play Farseek and then have 9 mana. Then we would be fine. Oh well. This game is looking so much less fun than the last one, where we just went totally nuts. I mean, partially because I think the opponent's deck is much better. Terramander, eh? People seem to like that card. Got 3 spells, so this is 5 mana. That's how much mana they have now. No, they have 6. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just losing to their board right now. Reanimate Whisperwood is pretty good against my deck. Take 4, presumably. I mean, this could probably attack as well. Why is this attacking? If I double block, I lose both of my guys. Which, at this point, I think that was stupid. I should have animated Treetop. No, I guess I actually didn't want to lose Treetop there. This is really, really bad, but I think I need to get their thing off the battlefield. So I just can't win if they keep making guys, and I don't think playing a bunch of creatures in a row is going to get me out of this. I think it's going to be like Tooth and Nailing for 2 of the best cards in my deck. Oh, they have something here too? Kill the... Yeah, this is rough. Murderous Cut, sure. So yeah, we're just in terrible shape now. I think that was probably correct trying to get this off the battlefield, but I should have at least thought about the Treetop. That Farseek. Man, when I punt, I just mentally don't come back from it. Let's see what this would have done. This probably could have given me a chance. Playing this and then pretending I draw a card, and now there's a land, now there's another land, and Banefire. Oh my god, they actually might die. All I have to do is survive 1 turn. But I'm taking lethal, aren't I? 4 plus 5. Yeah, I mean, I'm just dead. That sucks. So this doesn't have trample. Say I turn this into a 3/3 and block here. Yeah, I just don't. Dang it. I just don't have enough blockers. I'm gonna equip the Greaves. We were close with this Banefire, but not close enough. What are they doing here? They're probably just like adapting or something. Oh, Sheldock Isle. Okay, so Benthid. Okay, that's, yeah. Doesn't really change my knowledge of the matchup very much. Dang, that was just really, really rough though. I think I had Relic in my last deck sideboard, but I don't think I have it in this one. Let me check. Duplicant, not bad. Yeah, I think Duplicant is coming in. Maybe a Terrastodon. I would love to see like one more card from them. Just give me more information if I'm gonna die. Did I have the Banefire mana? I assume I did. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I would have been one short, looks like. But I probably could have hit a land. But this is going to die anyway, so it doesn't matter. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Yeah, okay, we're just extremely dead here. Alright. Whisperwood is a good card. That is what we learned from this one. I need to reread Magister just to see what happens with the tie. Or if it's tied. Okay, so it's basically always going to be a Wrath. 6 mana, 4/4, destroy everything else. Sure. Okay, can we win 2 back-to-back games against this player? I would like to think so. So Duplicant seems good. O-Stone honestly seems questionable. Maybe good enough. O-Stone would have been like one of the few really helpful cards there. Terrastodon might be good. Did they show any artifacts or enchantments? They showed the treasure map, but not too many others. I mean, playing O-Stone in a green deck feels pretty bad. But they also just had like infinite permanence. So a sweeper might be our only way to beat that kind of thing. What do we want to take out? I guess it's Ooze again. We could play one of these. Didn't see any amazing targets. I mean, their creatures were obnoxious, but I think we're just going to run it back like this. I have faith. I think this deck can do it. Their deck does have a lot of interaction. That's the one problem for us. Okay. Yeah, let's play first. This is decent. Not sure we want to play turn 2 O-Stone, but we can. I mean, curving Polukranos into Plowunder is sweet if we can get there. But yeah, I don't think there's any strength to showing them this card on turn 2. Okay, that was really good as well. Not sure if it's better than Polukranos on turn 3 or not. Prowler, okay, so Reanimator stuff. Potentially good for that. Yeah, maybe we should have brought in the Duplicant. That could have been loose. Polukranos, X1 kills that, so that's not bad. Okay, they didn't discard end a turn. That's probably a good sign. Attack me for 3. Yeah. what do you got? What do you have in there? Gonna discard and then reanimate something? Am I just gonna lose? Sure. Guess they don't need to discard a Charter Course when they have an outlet on the battlefield. Uh-oh, they're doing it. Looks like a reanimate incoming. Yup. Okay, how do I beat this? Can I beat this? I mean, monstrositying, that's a word. Doing that for 1 kills that and we can block. That could be worse. So we can do this now, get a red mana, and then activate this for 1. Sure. We can't attack because we are not racing that thing. Plow under your shell dock. That's pretty funny. I don't know if that's good or bad because it gets rid of their first card, but it gets them closer to 20 cards in deck and gives them another look. Okay, no Murderous Cut or removal. Sure. I'm not sure why they're making that play, but I'm pretty happy about it. Okay. So I know I have to figure out how to beat those somehow. I guess I'm just... Do I want to play Oracle? I kind of want to get to 8 mana to O-Stone, because that kills both of those. Right now I have 5, 6, 7. So I can just hope there's a land on top of my deck. This is like an anti-Plow Under. I think we need to hit a land. I think there needs to be a land on top of our deck. Alright. Plow you. I also don't want to play Oracle knowing that I'm about to O-Stone and pop it. Reanimate is pretty sick with a lifelinker. Yeah, they did get plowed, but... Okay, scry 1. They're looking at the 3rd card on top of their library, which is pretty funny. This thing is lost to the abyss. Alright, let's draw a land. And let's hope they play something here. Okay, that's not super exciting, but something. They can scry land away. I don't think they really want to. Right? They had two lands in play. Okay. Let's draw something. Spells are good, especially spells that can block those. Yeah. Okay, land is good too. And now we just get to pass And the reason we get to pass here is we can activate this at instant speed, which means they play anything pre-combat, which I don't think they will. But if they do, we get to blow it up. Maybe that was bad because now they potentially have another scry here if they want one, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, only blue mana. Pretty interesting. So we're not dead here. They are way up on cards, but oh yeah, that was actually super bad because now they get to transform this in response. Yeah, that was just another loose play. Guess let's block. We should do this, but they get to flip their map. It's just annoying. Obstructionist, that would be hilarious. So the good thing about this, and the reason they shouldn't do it, is now all their treasure tokens die to the O-Stone activation. I mean, I guess scrying now is still better than not scrying, but they do have a colorless land, I guess. Okay, no crazy instant speed play for a bunch of mana. Wonder if they have anything here. They played Island pre-combat. Pretty weird. Okay, Spellseeker, sure. What spell do you seek? Trying to figure out what outs, like what cards would we need stacked on top of our deck in order to have a chance in this game. Pact of Negation, interesting. Wonder if they just packed that right away. I mean, we can't play around it, so sure. Pretty gross. Play the land, pass the turn. So they time walked themselves basically by getting that, but probably set us back even farther. So probably a good play on their part. I think this opponent's played this pretty well. I've played this fairly loosely, so. Okay, there's the swamp. We're going to take 1 down to 10. Forest off the top, so just getting punished. Opponent made the right play, it looks like. We don't want to trade 1 for 3 here, so I'm going to hold up the activation for Treetop. Oh, I said I was going to bring another mountain in, didn't I? Dang, really don't want to 2-1 with this deck. Feels so sweet. It's terrible to, I don't know, kind of have a great deck and then a medium finish, but that's okay. Can't really do anything about that at this point. I think their deck is just better than mine anyway. Yeah, draw 4 cards, discard 2. It's just 4 mana, Prying Eyes, right? Goodbye lands. Okay, now they, yeah. Gaunty, it's pretty sweet. Well, I hope there are 4 lands on top. Doesn't look like it. Gaunty trades with Treetop if we need to. They could have Murderous Cut here if we animate Treetop, but I don't think I can afford to play around anything. Yeah, I think I'm going to do another draft after this one. I don't think I'm going to play the matches. I'm getting pretty tired at this point, but yeah, I think I've got 1 more left in me. Just take a look at the deck briefly if anyone's just joining the stream. Surprisingly sweet. Last match, game, I think it was just game 2, we got to go turn 3 Beast Whisperer, play 2 creatures, and then one of them was Tireless Tracker, so then it's like play a creature, draw a card, play a land, make a clue, eventually draw a card. I guess if we force a game 3, we've got a chance of the opponent timing out, but Yeah. Probably heading out after I finish this. Yeah. Understandable. It's getting pretty late for our time zone. Okay, so opponent just tanked for a really long time, which I'm going to take to mean that they did not hit 4 lands. No attack into the village. Probably a good play. That was one of the best draws in our deck. Those were not insane hits. Yeah, Tracker's a sick card. Just gonna play Druid here because that's the only thing we can. We can hold up Treetop activation. Swirls Barkley. I like the username, by the way. Stronghold. What can they get? Wormcoil. That's like unbeatable for us. I guess this kills Stronghold, but this is gonna be tough. Yeah, we got Tracker really late in the draft, like pack 3, so we. Alright, Terramander. Yeah, we have to Primus this. That sort of gives us a chance this game. This attacks. That's a punt, opponent. I mean, maybe they just want the Stronghold, but I don't care. We have to block. And, oh, this is owned by me. Nice. Do I just chump 3 damage here? This doesn't do anything, right? We have 8 lands anyway. They don't have Force Spike. Yeah, let's just do it. We have 9 lands. Could have Grieved, but I don't even know if that's relevant. So yeah, this, oh no, we still can Greaves. I don't know why I can't count. Come on. Alright, get out of here with that. Are we dead if we attack? So how much mana does this cost? Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only 4 mana, I think. We're not winning the race if we make that trade. No, I think we need to try to block this Death Toucher. We'll get another trigger when it happens too. I mean, they get to... So if these trade, this comes back. We get to put the trigger on the stack to kill Bullwrath's Stronghold. In response, they get to get back Gonti, which right now is uncastable, but still pretty good for them. Force Spike isn't colorless. Good to know. I'm always learning something. But yeah, we're just dead next turn from this Terramander. Benthid. Please attack. Dang. Alright. But yeah, now we're just dead. Can't do anything about this Terramander. We had some pretty good draws there, not gonna lie. We hit that Harmonize into the Primus, but they took our Immortal Sun, which is one of our best cards in this matchup. Blue-black can't really interact with that other than like counter spells. But yeah, opponent had a sweet one. Yeah, so we're just gonna wrap this up. Unfortunate, didn't get there with the trophy.